full set of all-weather floor mats that covers the driver, passenger, rear passenger, and cargo area for the price of a dinner for two at a steakhouse? Is that even possible? I guess so. Yita? Yetta? Not Yoda. It's Yita. Yita Motors is the company, and they're an Amazon seller. And if you've looked for car accessories in the past, you invariably have seen their name. They sell a lot of different aftermarket products for your automobile. A lot of them protective, but a whole lot of stuff. Running boards, floor liners, they run the gambit. So today I am going to be reviewing a set of liners for the 2024-25 Subaru Crosstrek. This is a full set of liners. It covers the floors and the back compartment, the rear compartment. So we're going to take a look at them and install them. And let's start now. Okay, just for full disclosure, YitaMotor did send me a set of liners to review. They have not asked me to say anything in particular, nor have they paid me to do this. And as you can see, they are sitting out in the hot sun right now. A little tip for you, TPE, when it sits in the hot sun, it will return to its original shape. So any wrinkles it might get in shipping or little bends or creases will work their way out within just a couple, 2-3 hours usually. So little tip for you there. And now, without any further ado, let's start the review. This is the driver's side. And one thing I noticed immediately about this floor liner is that it is stiffer than some of the others, like the factory liner. It's definitely more firm. It is really like a plastic tray that still has flex in it, but it's pretty rigid. So that's nice. Should last. It's TPE. Pretty awesome stuff, actually. It's kind of like a plastic, kind of like rubber, as you know. It has this nice little metal branded piece here. I kind of like the fact that it's branded. That's just a personal choice. It has the locks like Subaru has. Shouldn't be an issue at all installing. It also comes up a lot higher than the factory liner. As you can see where the gas pedal goes, your footrest is completely covered. Hard to tell really how thick it is, but it's probably 1/8 of an inch thick. And it's got grooves that are probably about 3/16 of an inch thick to hold some water. We're going to do a fluid capacity test on it, so we'll see how much water these hold, because I like to know. And now we're going to check out the passenger side. Okay, passenger side just came out of the sun. There's not a wrinkle on it now, so telling you, it works. Nice and firm. This is exactly the same thickness as the passenger side. Actually, the water grooves are exactly the same. It also goes up farther than the factory liner, so you have a little bit more protection for your feet up front. And obviously anything that drips off like snow and mud and whatnot is just going to drip down onto the surface here. Now the rear mats is a little different situation than factory liners, and that is that it is all one piece. Covers both sides and protects the transmission hump. Don't discount how handy this is, so that if juice or whatnot gets spilled, it's got a chance to protect the carpet underneath it. Again, you can see it's fairly deep. We'll do a fluid capacity test to see how many liters this actually holds. This is going to protect your floor a lot more than the factory liner will, hands down. Okay, so this is what I think is the star of the show in this rear compartment protector. If you have pets, this is a must, because pets have accidents. Ask me how I know. Our brand new Crosstrek was urinated in, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks after we got it. So this is a must-have. This is the star of the show. I think this thing itself is worth every penny. You need to have something like this in the back of your Crosstrek, because also you're loading stuff in it, and the carpeting is going to take a beating. Let this take all the beating. This can take it. It's a little flexible. It's rigid. It can take a pounding. It does have grooves to capture liquid. It's like sealed on the end. So in other words, it won't just automatically run off to the side. So you can see that they even added a little ridge right here so that you do get some capture of if something spills or if your dog has an accident. Same thickness as the floor liners. We're going to install this, and then I will give my final thoughts. I'm not going to do a fluid capacity test on this because I would have to have something super duper level to do it, and it's just not going to be fair to it. We're just going to install this without testing. But we're going to test the other stuff now, and let's see how they do. Okay, let's test the driver's side liner. It's going to have the least amount of fluid capacity because of the locks. So let's start testing. About 1.1 liters. Now we'll check the passenger side. 5 3/4 liters of water. That's a lot of water. Okay, let's check the capacity of the rear passengers area. Okay, about 1.9 liters. Okay, we've gone over the item and we've done our testing, and now it is time to install. So let's begin. Okay, the liners are installed and they look great. I want to first thank YitaMotor for sending me a set to evaluate. I really appreciate that. Had a lot of fun doing it. Now, I want to give you my impressions on these liners. First of all, YitaMotor clearly designed this set of full liners for the car. They designed it to meet a price, and that's not a bad thing. They're not maybe as heavy duty as the factory floor liners, floor mats are, but they're definitely thick enough and solid enough to protect the carpet underneath and to keep dirt and mud and whatnot off the carpet. And I think they made up for it in the design. First of all, it is really well finished. All the edges are really nice and smooth, rounded, and it fits perfectly. I mean, they locked themselves in. So I was really impressed with how nicely they fit. And also, the rear cargo protector is actually, in a way, more protective than the factory Subaru cargo area cover. The Subaru cover only covers the very middle run, whereas this protector covers the entire area. So I kind of like that. That was a surprise, and I think it was actually a really good design choice. If you do buy a set, leave a comment. Let me know if you liked them as much as I did, and I appreciate you watching. Click the like button if you want. Subscribe if you like. I will leave a link to YitaMotor storefront on Amazon and a direct link. They're not affiliate. I'm not making any money on it. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Be safe.